Hello, folks, and welcome back to another review and thoughts on. And it is now pretty much the last day of 2020, and we're heading into next year, 2021. I mean, this year has been horrible. I mean, got hit with a virus, got riots, and movies being delayed that were supposed to come out, and, you know, but I'm hoping at least the beginning of, next year will be at least decent. I know it won't be amazing or great. Well, I'm good, but at least decent. At least January through March. I'll put it there. But anyway, we're getting to Bad Boys for Life, which is the third film in the Bad Boys Installment franchise. I'm not a big fan of the first film. I think it's fine. The second one is funny. Is great. This one, where it's more serious, more stakes are being held up. The writing in this is fine. I don't know if it's just me or if maybe I've seen too many movies, but the twist in this was... I don't know if I thought of that twist first and then maybe it came later on, because I kept putting it off. Oh, they got the shooter, because pretty much what this is about, they're in Miami, they're detectives, and, they're facing off against a mother and son pair of drug lords who wreak vengeful havoc on their city. And pretty much, it's Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence wants to retire, but Will Smith doesn't want him to. And then the movie cuts back to the son of the drug war lady. Her son is taking over different parts of Miami and also assassinating different people while doing it, taking turfs. And at one point he shoots down Will Smith's character, Mike Larry. He shoots down Mike, and then we're led to believe, oh, he might die, but then it's like, nah. But then the movie goes on where it's Martin Lawrence isn't really part of the story after Will Smith gets shot. He totally retires and wants to be a family man. I mean, he is, but he wants to be more safer about it, I guess, or he wants to be around to watch his son grow up and raise his family. I can understand. But then it's just Will Smith taking names. I like the cinematography in this movie as well. Some of the shots, like there's a shot during the final shootout where they do like not a Dutch angle, but it's they rotate the camera upside down where the girl is like shooting up, and she's shooting up through the floor and shoots up these two guys, which I thought was cool. The action in this is really good compared to like the first two movies. And it's directed by two guys and written by, I guess, four people. Peter Craig, Joe Carnahan, and then there's other credits, but I'm looking on IMDb. It gets 6.6 on IMDb, which is, I guess, not bad. But yeah, overall the movie, I mean, the twist in it where we find out, oh, the shooter, the assassin, drug lord, or drug prince guy, where he's Will Smith's long lost son. And I guess they're gonna sort of have a relationship, kinda, because then at the end it's like he tries to assure him, I'll try to do what I can, but I mean, you committed all these crimes, so you're gonna have to do your time. And then there's like a post-credit scene where he visits him in lockup or whatever, and he's like, how would you like to get some time off the life debt or whatever, or debt being paid or whatever. So I guess he's going to offer him a job, possibly, or help. He's going to have him help him with trying to get other drug lords captured or whatever. So, I don't know. And then they want to talk about doing... I could have swore there was articles where they were talking about doing more movies. Now, again, I'm not a big fan of the first one, so the first one's just okay. The second one is great. This one I liked. I wouldn't say I love it, but I didn't mind it. I will say Gabriela Montez, she graduated from East High, and now she's a gun-wielding hottie. But yeah, Vanessa Hudgens was fine in this. I am a fan of her. I don't mind her. I thought she did decent in this. Not amazing, because her character isn't really anything to run home about. She's hot. Her acting was fine. Her character was cool, somewhat. But I liked how they did keep... Like, there's like this younger generation of detectives, whatever. This little group called Ammo that she's a part of. And you have these other 2 or 3 guys. The tech guy, and then another guy who used to be, I believe they said a bouncer, and that does come into play later on. And then another guy, the Asian guy, I don't know his name, but he was funny. Him and Will Smith, their insults to each other. Ask my mom, or whatever he said. But yeah, this movie, I mean, they've been talking about doing a third one for like so many years. And then, but then I guess budget and stuff was going on, and other films, and nobody could really get it done. But yeah, and then now we have it, and I think it's a fine film. Oh, they want to do a 4th installment with Chris Bremner returning to write the script. Do we need a 4th movie? I don't know. Because the way it ends, you know, it's a fine send-off. I think it's fine. You don't really... I don't think we really need a 4th one. But yeah, this one wasn't bad. It was just, you know, it was just not there, but just it was a decent movie. I liked some of the camera shots, some of the camera movements, some of the scenes were cool. The twist again with the shooter guy being his son. And then that guy he never finds out. Well, he does find out, but all this time he never knew Will Smith was his dad, because the mom, who apparently, I guess, the warlord lady, whatever, she's actually a witch, or they call her a witch. Well, Martin Lawrence's comedy in this is funny at times. Not really annoying, but just fine and funny. There is some times where he goes on and on a bit, but he's still funny to me, and I did get some Big Mama flashbacks, believe it or not. They do make a High School Musical reference in this as well, which I thought was funny, considering how Hudgens wants to kind of distance herself, it seems, from that franchise, but then, okay. But yeah, overall, I like the film. I don't love it. I think I would say if you like the first movies, go into this one a bit, this is more serious a bit, in terms of, the themes and stuff like that. And I was like shocked when the captain, the captain of Will and or the detective department, whatever, he dies in this. So yeah, that was a bit shocking for me. I didn't think they would kill him off. But yeah, just repeat myself. I liked the film. I thought it was decent. Well, I don't think we need a fourth one, but I mean, if they can make it work, maybe. But yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe, share, leave a comment down below if anybody, like if you've seen the film, if you liked it, what you didn't like about it. But yeah. Till next time, take care and peace and love.